and live. Thank God. Alright, start the thing. And I think we're good. Okay, just for everybody joining us, if you want to take a quick look, this is the team that I currently have going. This is pretty much what I plan on having for Koga, which if I remember correctly, Koga's actually like 45, but I'm generally hoping that once I, you know, go through Cycle Road and all the other areas leading up to Fuchsia, I should have 45 across the board. But, you know, either way, I also have a couple of extra mons up at level 40 in the box just in case things go sideways. Ooh, what do you got to do? Index every Pokemon in one giant Excel spreadsheet, including every stat alphabetically and by gen. Yeah, that's going to take you a while. That's going to take you a while. But how's it going, Doctor? How is your Sunday? Use a poke flute? Yeah, we can do that. Not bad, you? Today was a very lazy day, but overall, I would say it was pretty good. Alright, Snorlax. Had 3 very stupid resets on Radical Red. You know, sometimes it'd be that way. Sometimes it'd be that way. Alright, first things first. Stun Spore. I mean, what are the odds this thing has rest, right? Okay, it has rest. Alright, let's try Psychic. Let's just see. Doesn't affect. So it's a dark type. Interesting. In that case, String Shot. Honestly, solid damage off of a String Shot. And leftovers. Alright. Not a big surprise that it automatically has leftovers. Including forgetting to equip a Yachi? Is that how you're supposed to say? To my girdle, making it lose to Missy's Floatzel. Ooh. Oofa. Alright, just do me a favor, Snorlax. Do not click rest. Sleep Talk? You know what? That's fine. You can click that. Probably most overpowered held item of all time. Of course. We could only have it rest for so long. Or not click rest for so long. Alright, well, how much damage do we do with Giga? Okay, I think that was like about the worth of like one and a half string shots. Ooh, okay. Okay, fine. I guess we won't use Watcher right now. Okay, so that means we also don't want to use Shimmick. I'm trying to remember. What we got going on for F1? Extreme Speed, Night Slash, Smart Strike, I mean, options. Mermaid Man would probably be pretty good. Ooh. Pugmug might? Dragon type Extreme Speed is a choice. Yeah, clearly they were like, you know what? It's like if this was regular times, E-Speed, stab E-Speed on Dragonite would go insane. Maybe we go Pugmug? Yeah, I think we might go Pugmug and just try to play rough. We got 2 chances to catch a Snorlax. Like, we can use this time to learn. Haha! Okay, so it's a ghost move specifically for jarring jabs. Got it. Alright. I will personally save play rough for when it hits rest. Because I know Pugma got some solid attack. Ooh, frozen? Okay. Alright, I will try one more Ice Fang, and then we will start throwing balls, because I know Frozen's not going to stick around for long. Right, that's fine, that's fine. Great ball, go! Damn. Still frozen. Alright, I think I gotta hit Ice Fang one more time at this point. Ooh, okay, we're looking good. I'm lucky? Nah, I know what I'm doing. Alright, I was gonna say, now let's speed this up a little bit, because now it's just playing RNG. Alright, in the yellow, that's fine. Hey, we did it! Let's go! Alright, final rest Pokemon. Golly. Snorlax is a deceased Pokemon's body that a malevolent spirit has possessed. It moves about by dragging itself along. Jesus. I'm pretty sure that's way too many letters. Trying to made it a just to nothing. I don't know about that. Why is my brain not working? It's like there should be a solid nickname somewhere in my brain for this. Wallmaster? I don't love it, but it'll work. Oh, actually, wait, hold on. You gave me an idea. There we go. Wallmaster's better? Nah. Now let's go take a look and see exactly what the boyo is bringing to the table. Alright, let's see. Obviously, leftovers is good. Ghost Dark, not a bad combo. Not a bad combo. And it has Early Bird on top of it. Ooh, that's pretty solid. Ooh, he thick. He thick. 79 defense, 89 special defense? I'm not mad about it. Like 2 to 5 jabs, stab. Almost like Snorlax's or something, right? Oh yeah, just to show off, we got our Dragonair. Obviously, we got our Deoxys up to 40. We also pulled out the Ninetales, and then we got the Porygon to evolve into Porygon 2. So I'm excited to see when it evolves into Porygon Z. and what kind of shenanigans that's going to look like. The only thing I don't like about Porygon 2 is it went normal psychic and it didn't keep the normal question mark. So now I no longer have stab try attack. But we got stab psychic now, so, you know, that's pretty good. Alright, now, because I have curiosities, let's go test out the other, whatchamacallit, the other Snorlax, or I should say Snorlaps. Went overboard on grinding Sapphire, very overboard. Oh lord, what did you do? Nobody here has fly. Can anybody here learn fly? Ooh. Both Shimmick and Chili can learn fly. I know you have Dragon Dance, Dragon Pulse, Searing Slam, Crunch. I don't want to change any of that. What about you, Shimmick? I can probably at least get away with you having fly. Stab Psychic. Ooh, do we get rid of Cutie Cry? Nah, let's get rid of Air Cutter. It's not like I've really been using Air Cutter anyways. Okay, now the real question is, what level are you supposed to be at? Because if you're supposed to be within the 40s and 50s range, then I wouldn't say you went overboard. Haven't even beaten Watson. Yeah, that's way too far. There should be absolutely no need to be at that point. Like, I'm all for, you know, getting a little over leveled, but I definitely feel like in those scenarios, the, at that point, the game should be like, hey, you know how we have restrictions on, at, like, what level a Pokemon will listen to you? Yeah, I don't care if you already, like, caught the Pokemon, it's not a traded Pokemon. I feel like at a certain point, the game should just be like, yeah, your Pokemon stop listening to you. Ruby Sapphire pickup, nice. But did that literally out of spite. Oh lord. Elix? Oh. Okay. Oh, I feel like we've seen this before, right? Because I was originally expecting it to be a Steelix, but it's just an Eel Onyx. Debating on grinding my whole box to level 50. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, that does not sound like fun. Of course, static. On level 12 to 14 Pokemon, it is not. Yeah, that just seems like a bad time. I don't know what all this is gonna have, but I see the word Aqua, and I'm going to assume part water. Oh, okay, Graveler, but like, I'm assuming it's supposed to be a water ball and not like an ice ball based on the name. Well, let's find out. That is super effective. All right, that's a weird water ball. Now it's a dead water ball. Neat look. I mean, I'm certainly not mad about it. Condon toy? I'm guessing condensation for like a ball toy. Okay, I feel like we've seen this one before too. This looks very familiar. Yeah, 20 levels in the daycare? Yeah. Yeah. Again, like I'm all for like just chilling out, doing a little grinding session. That's not a grinding session. That's torture. I forgot to go heal up Pugmug. Well, poop. Okay, Clownrid? Okay, Loudred turned into a terrifying clownfish. No, thank you. Stalagmite? Okay, I can at least understand that. Alright, Pugmug, I'm gonna take you out of there, buddy, because danger. And Searing Slam on the Stalagmite. Grinding it all storage. I will say that when it comes to grinding, especially when it comes to games that you can run in an emulator, not nearly as bad. Like if you had to specifically do it like on like what's the word I'm looking for, on like actual like hardware where you can't speed up the game, yeah, it can be rough, especially if what's the word I'm looking for? Especially if like you're looking at like Gen 2 specifically, like that's like the best example in my head, where like a lot of the wild Pokemon are just so beneath your level, it's like pulling teeth to actually get any levels. Amari, welcome on in. How is your Sunday? Glad you could join us. Actually, let me go heal before I. Oh no, it's like that all took me like 2 to 3 hours max of speed up. I mean, still, even 2 to 3 hours is pretty rough. Like the only reason why it takes me like that long to get things leveled up to like the kind of appropriate level for like the next gym in my Soul Link Shuffler is because I'm literally switching games every like 5 minutes. So it kind of just drags everything out. Like if I could do it in a way where it's like, oh hey, here's this one specific game, let me just grind that real quick, it'd probably take like I'd probably be able to get through it all significantly quicker. Yeah, like even when I was doing the grinding for the crystal part of the Soul Link Shuffler, it like that didn't necessarily feel that bad, especially with it being sped up. Tremorade? Oh, how's it? Like Tremor? Like is that? I guess I'm confused on what it's supposed to be. It looks like it's a little flamethrower. Like I understand that like Remoraid is like essentially supposed to be a fish pistol, but like it's like I guess I'm just confused. Like Tremor, like where's that coming from? Because that the name like that makes me think ground. Fire Steel. Yeah, I mean yeah, that's exactly what I'm thinking. I'm thinking it's Fire Steel. It's just why, you know? That's where my confusion sets in. Oh yeah, we don't have our encounter for down here. I do like the fact that they have a little patch of grass, so you don't have to necessarily pick up a water type. Puppip? Puppip? It's a little popsicle. So I feel like we might have seen this before. At this point, I don't know. Alright, so assuming it's an ice type. Also, ooh, this is level 33? Okay, so they definitely changed this route. Because usually this route does not have this high level of Pokemon, which I'm not mad about. Okay, we've seen Violu before. R.I.P. Arviolu. Why does it remind me of Applin? It's probably because it's supposed to like be kind of apple-like, especially with the two popsicle sticks in its head to kind of represent its little propellers that it normally has. Teratopus? I'm not sure how to feel about this. I'm assuming bug psychic instead of bug fighting? Huh. Not sure how to feel about this Heracross change. Honestly, it looks like it's high, which I don't blame him. Oh, we're dead. R.I.P. Pugmug. Counter? Why does this thing have counter? But how's it going, Moondrop? I'm doing all right. As like Sunday's been pretty chill. Yeah, why does that thing have countered? That's the main thing that I'm confused about. And then there's Skipsicle. Is this the one that we saw before? I don't know. Either way. Man, poor Pugmon. I mean, it's fine. We got a shiny one in the back. Yeah, but this is AlteRed. This isn't, hey, here's Pokemon that have been changed completely other than the kind of like general shape of what this Pokemon is. Like why, like, unless like that Heracross happens to switch out the bug for fighting and it's part psychic, but that wouldn't make sense because then I would have hit it for neutral with psychic. So it's like off the top of my head, counter does not make sense. Alright, we'll have to take the item off of that later. Alright, Heisenberg, you're coming with us. Oh yeah, I'm keeping those on because those are quote-unquote deads and there's no point in pulling the stick off of Farfetch'd. Yeah, you were telling me about that, what, yesterday? You had the Crudeledge with huge power, right? Definitely have story hacks that I want to play. We'll obviously be playing blind. I mean, I feel like that's the way to do it with a lot of hacks. Is Crudeledge even busted? I mean, oh god, what's its Bitterblade? It was like huge power plus Bitterblade? Yeah, that would be rather busted. Ooh, Yarble. Can we just get lucky? I don't want to try and fight this thing. This thing's like significantly weaker than us. Perfect. Glazed is definitely near the top. Can't say I've heard of Glazed. And then I really ought to finish my Nuzlocke up. It might not be bad to finish something you started. Crudeledge has been so good. Nice. Swabby. Okay, is this not... Is it not going to be a... Is it going to be a pirate? Is it not a Yeti? Because that thing... Oh, because it's Yarble. Okay, I get it. It is very pirate. I'm probably going to mess up the spelling because I don't actually... No, not... Jinbei. Because I don't know actually how to spell Jinbei off the top of my head. We're going to go for just close enough. You know what? Yeah, that's probably fine starting. I mean, to be fair, attempt 1 wiped on the champion. Ooh, okay, that's not too bad. Okay. Artlisk and Nobaninja? Okay, so clearly the one's the Shed Ninja and and they're clearly a Nobody and a Heartless play on one another. I'm looking at the Lesk. What's the Lesk supposed to be? Really, like, yeah, the Ninjask works really well. Seriously, what is the Heartlesk? Because I want to say it's like Shed Ninja. Yeah, but usually the names are usually have like the actual like part of it. That's the thing. So like like the shape kind of gives me Shed Ninja vibes for the Oh wait, no, because I'm looking at them backwards. Okay, never mind. I understand. So it is. It's like, okay, yeah, okay. My brain's just dumb. Don't mind me. Right. Now the real question is, do you still have? Okay, it definitely doesn't seem like you have a. Whatchamacallit? Wonder Guard, that's the word. Alright, Crew Ledge, huge power, yep, 10 as one with the physical, Pokemon with Moxie, I remember you mentioning that, Alakazam with Anger Shell, Flygon, Tough Claws, and Volvia with competitive. Yeah, I don't know. I think it's because, like, the way, like, I'm thinking, like, first, second, and it's like, this is like, it's like, I know you can't see because I don't have my mouse on screen, but like, it's like, I feel like the one on the right should be the bottom one, and that's where my brain got confused. It's like, and don't forget that the same hack that has the final Venomous team fight has you fight a full team of 6, followed immediately by all 4 Reggies, including Clear Body Gigas. Somehow doing that blind got out of the first fight with 1 death. Flygon Tough Claw sounds good. Yeah. Definitely could be solid. Alright. Well, we can't test out. Alright, so we know it's. You know, we'll put F1 out, but I will go heal up real quick and then we can take on the second Snorlax and see if we can catch it, because, you know, why not? Because when I do Nuzlocks, I consider Pokemon like that, not like a encounter on a route. It's its own special encounter. And if you disagree with that, too bad. It's not my fault they put in 2 Snorlaxes in Gen 1. Ninja's opposite with Shed Ninja, so Ninja's Ninjask alive, 1 dead. Yep. Yep. Honestly, doing story hacks blind should eventually build up my confidence to where I can actually do actual difficulty hacks blind. And I think it's just the way to go. Like, unless you're doing like such a specific challenge, kind of like what you're doing with Radical Red, I think that's just the way to go. Like, just like, I think trying to vibe out games is just the right thing to do, if you ask me. Heyo, Enrique, how's it going? How is your Sunday? Get up to anything fun? Eat anything good? My day's been pretty good. Fairly chill, lazy day. Alright, let's see. Let's go Smart Strike. How much does that do? Fairly solid. Immediately to sleep. Play Minecraft Dungeons right now. Bo's doing 100k damage. Ooh, hot damn. Alright, just out of curiosity, Gyro Spin? Okay, little less than Smart Strike. Funny enough, in time for one of Gaia, I was bringing Beedrill to. Beedrill isn't the worst. Beedrill could definitely be solid. Mega Beedrill. I mean, that also helps. Oh. Hmm. 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 Well, we should have plenty of HP. Let's see if we can just Great Ball this real quick. Ah, damn. You can't shake 3 times and then pop out. That's cheating. Alright. We can swap out F1 here. You know, so Snorlax here is what I would consider a event Pokemon. It's not a route encounter. So this is one that I would normally say, okay, this one's fine to double up on. Dupe is the dupe though, so. Plus, odds are, if I get to the point where I need to be using not only one but both Snorlaxes, things have gone far too sideways anyways. Alright, I guess we gotta go Night Slash. Plus, at this point, I'm just trying to catch it for shits and giggles. But yeah, like, any of the roaming legendaries, anything that's a static Pokemon that's just, you have to interact to battle it. Well, there it goes. It killed itself. It's like, those are what I would consider a quote-unquote event Pokemon that don't necessarily apply themselves to Nuzlocks of you can only catch one of them type of deal. And that's for anybody that's watching. But more often than not, unless I like really feel like I need the extra help, like I did in Pokemon 3D, it's like I will not necessarily what's the word for? Like try to farm any of the roaming legendaries. As far as my Bolivia can just barely live an Ice Beam from Koga's Ash Ninja. Ooh. I mean, it definitely helps that the Ash Greninja does not have Stab Ice. Like, obviously if it was Stab Ice, then yeah, that'd be rather impressive to say the least. Right, I think what I want to do is I want to come down here, get the Good Rod? Super Rod? I can't remember which of the rods it is down here. I think it's the Good Rod here, Super Rod actually in Fuchsia. And then I think we'll start working on whatchamacallit, the Cycle Road Super Rod. Okay. It's interesting that Super Rod's here and Good Rod is in Fuchsia. Shimmick take us to... I mean, yeah, Ash Greninja is rather strong. It's just, you know... I think it's more so strong because of its ability and not necessarily that it gets such an insane stat boost because of the change. You know what? Yeah, we'll keep F1 out. Why not? Maybe we can get F1 up to 45 rather quickly, and maybe it'll evolve by then, because I have no idea when it's supposed to technically evolve. Yep, 40 species. Aiming the coin. I mean, I don't know. Oh man, only 29. I feel like I would have had at least a little bit more than that. Less ass backwards than Gen 2's level curve. It's one of those things where, like, I understand why they made the level curve the way they made it for Gen 2, because they obviously had to keep in mind the what's the word I'm looking for? The end game. Doesn't mean they executed it well, because they definitely did not. No, there's no excusing Jasmine being hired. I will definitely say that's one thing that definitely confuses me. I don't understand what they were thinking when it came to that. Yeah, I genuinely don't know what they were thinking when it came to a lot of the gym leaders. Or Chuck having 2 Pokemon, why does the 5th gym... Yeah, like... and the fact that it's what? Just a... Let's flop here, actually. It's what? Poliwrath and... Primeape? Yeah. It's like... They easily could have at least also given him Machamp as well. Like, because what? There's him on top, Heracross. Oh yeah, him on top and Heracross both would have been actually really smart. Because again, you know, Gen 2 Pokemon, show off the new gens. Huh, Mandarath. Ooh. Or Poliwrath. Now this is what I expect, like, the Wrath part of Poliwrath to be. This is truly terrifying. But yeah, I don't know who was specifically in charge when it came to some of the decisions, like when it comes to Gen 2, because they definitely missed the mark, to say the least. Oh right, I forgot that there's 2 whole layers to go through. I'm gonna just fly. I'm just gonna speed it up because nobody likes sitting through having to heal up and run back. But yeah. At no point will you ever hear me say that Gen 2 is a perfect gen. It's definitely my favorite gen, mostly because of just nostalgia and like how well they built up from Gen 1 to Gen 2 type of deal. But yeah, it without a doubt has its problems, to say the least. For curiosity, Extreme Speed. Ayo, bonus day. How's it going? How is your Sunday? How were your runs on what was it? You were doing the I want to say Twitch Rivals, but I know that's not right. It was the general, like, just competition of Roguemon or whatever, and it was, what, ground types you were working on? What do you mean, because they'd be wrong if they didn't? What do you... Favorite doctor? Oh no. Oh, so this is AlteRed. It is a fan-made Pactress. I have no idea what in the world that's going to be. Mermaid Man. This is a ROM hack of Fire Red where it changes literally all the Pokemon into essentially different types. And what in the world is this? its fortress that I'm assuming is a meteor about to hit the planet? Maybe? Question mark? Rogue Rivals, that's it. Yeah. But yeah, overall, it's like, I've been enjoying it. Okay, even in Sun, that did solid damage. Oh, yeah. I mean, arguably, if anyone tries to say any gen is perfect, they're just straight out wrong. Every gen has its faults. Ooh, nasty crit. Can someone give me some chlorine for my eyes? This hand's freaking me out. Lurk, appreciate the lurk. But yeah, I'm gonna say, how did your rogue rivals go? I think when I came in and just started lurking, I think you had a whooper going. Didn't get anything going. Womp womp. But that's how Roguemon goes sometimes. You can't get off that hand. You know what? That's fair. The hand is certainly something. Poor Snorlax. Its poor dead body being drug around by a ghost hand. But yeah, so far the sprites have been pretty solid overall. I've been very impressed with the time and the effort that has been put into them from what we've seen. Just to, you know, show off a handful that we've seen so far along the way. Very good. Exactly. Like, I don't know if because I'm not gonna lie, I didn't like super look into everything with this. Like, I don't know if it's like the single person that worked on this, or I think they had like a team of people working on this. Like, you can tell that the attention to detail was here. And I think that's what really shows off a really good ROM hack, is where it's like the attention to detail is there and like you can see the love. So, alright, let's definitely do the battles first and then we can get our encounter in here. Can we stop talking about it? I can't get off of what that hand looks like when the body moves. Ooh, Zephyrion? Okay, I'm gonna assume that this is supposed to be like a play on Espeon, and based on the wings on the head, I'm gonna assume flying, maybe fairy flying? Let's find out. Smart Strike. Okay, definitely not part fairy. F1, you are a motorcycle. Quit falling in love. Damn. Alright, F1, I'm gonna need you to come back, buddy. I don't actually have any options for flying other than Mermaid Man with Blizzard. Oh, why would you use Smoke Screen? You know what? It's fine. I'm going to just use Liquidation anyways. Don't give me a lot of patience. Don't worry. I'm sure it won't be long from now once we see another cursed mon that makes you go, you know what? I don't want to see this either. And I probably should have switched. Ooh, has counter, huh? Alright, Blizzard then. Not gonna lie, I thought that would have done at least a little bit more. Alright, Watcher, get out there. Watch this triangle. I need the bleach for what I witnessed. I think you'll get over it at some point, Moon. I believe in you. Torice. I wonder what this could be. No one may never know. What would be a Torice? Ooh, okay, I like that. It's a Taurus ice sculpture. I'm down with this. I'm down with this. Bye-bye, I'm bleaching my eyes now. I'm gonna need you not to flinch. Okay, is there a reasonable thing that I can do here? Alright, I'm gonna risk it. I'm gonna risk it. Just don't crit. Just don't crit. There we go, perfect. Ooh, with that intimidate. It's intimidate saved it. Do I have any hypers? I do. Let's just take care of that right now. It'll be fine. Crunch. Why do you have smokescreen? It doesn't matter. Alright, Shimmick. Take us back to the PokeCenter. Definitely makes me glad that I took the time to look up how strong Koga was gonna be, because I was gonna be like coming in like at least 5-ish levels under. Because I think we finished Erica in Pokemon Tower at like just above 35-ish, give or take, up or down. And yeah, having come through here with pretty much anything less than 40s, I probably would have been sad. Okay, so we already fought you. Let's fight you. But yeah, I think between this and the other route, I'm not about to have a motorcycle off. It's not going to be worth it. Alright, defense is falling. That's kind of whatever. Okay, that's going to hurt a little bit. Alright, well that saves us a lot of problems. Yeah, I was gonna say I'm fairly confident in Chili's defenses that one Screech wouldn't give it death. Alright, I'm gonna trust that I'm not gonna necessarily need Chili for this, at least the next couple of fights. 10 Tussle, 10 Brawl. Ooh, okay. Alright, I'm gonna say, let's focus on the 10 Brawl. Good stuff. What else you got for us? Core Force. Ooh, okay. My god. One shot? Okay. Like, I know it's stab super effective, but do we have, like, negative defense? I mean, our defense isn't crazy. What kind of attack does it... does that thing have? My god. 10... Like, it's just supposed to be a tentacle. Like... Alright. If we can find a Tentussle, I wanna pick one up just to see what its stats are kind of sitting at, because that seems ridiculous. Thorsaring. I will say I do like the look of Thorsaring. Pretty solid. Alright, double it down on Psychic. Ooh, and it's super effective? Yeah, no, this thing ain't surviving. Well, good thing it was like I set up a handful of extra mons to be ready to be swapped out, because losing one to counter, that sucks. I mean, there's not much I can do about that. There's no reason for me to necessarily expect counter. And then that one shot, I still find that hard to believe. If it was a crit, sure, why not? Also, I'm sitting here thinking based off of actual Drain Punch. Like, maybe in this game they juiced up Drain Punch, so maybe that's actually stronger than what I was expecting. So that might be a part of it too. Do we bring Lilith now? And we still got, what, 1, 2, 3? Yeah, still got 3 things specifically for Koga, provided that they didn't change up Koga in the sense of, like, he's no longer a poison type trainer. We can bring Lilith along, it'll be fine. Alright, speed up so we can get back to where we were. Okay, there's the whole thing in the middle. More double battles. Okay, well, we've seen the one, but we have not seen... Okay, how... Pegasage? Pegasage? Like, what in the world is that? What is that supposed to be? Like, just kind of looking at it makes me want to say Girafarig, but I'm not sure. Alright, I'm going to hit Calm Mind once, and I'm going to hit Psychic on... Okay, it especially with its tail, it's screaming Girafarig. Ooh, Dragon Dance? I don't like that. I don't like that one bit. Part Dark. Ooh, that's not good for what we got going on here. Alright. I think we're gonna have to at least switch here. Alright. Shimmick, I will take a chance, even though I probably shouldn't. I hit you with Calm Mind. Watcher, I will at least swap you out for Mermaid Man. Dragon Dance into Agility. Oofa. I'm not gonna lie, genuinely surprised that didn't kill. Alright. I'm gonna try Cutie Cry on you, and I'm gonna try Blizzard. Ooh, that was a crit, okay. Okay, we're hitting Blizzard. Please hit them both. Okay, that's one down. And the other. Nice. Oh, nice. Didn't even need to hit it with Cutie Cry. Ooh, learn Signal Beam? Ooh, yeah, let's get rid of String Shot. We don't need that crap. Now we got Signal Beam? Alright, speed things up again. So we can heal up quickly, and then we can run back quickly. I was gonna say, nice thing is, okay, that does actually take us down all the way to the bottom. Alright. Once I have like a technical clear path all the way to the bottom, I will not worry nearly as much. Alright, you're just steel. Let me see if I can calm mind into psychicking my way through all my problems. Okay. Super effective. Alright, if I hit calm mind one more time and then start racking up psychics, I think we'll be fine. Alright, yeah, even if it crits, it's not going to do that much. There we go. Another Motrava? Are you going to be a Motrava trainer? Which, I mean, that's theoretically fine. Now I'm sitting at a +2. I should probably wipe through most everything. 07 motorcycle, right? Saigon? Oh, that's what we could have been, chat. That's what our little motorcycle could have been. Alright, no surprise it's faster than us. Smart Strike. Ooh, okay, that was a crit. That crit probably mattered with how slow that HP bar was moving. Huh? I was gonna say, I don't think a Trapissin is even at level 41. Yeah. Like, why you have that one at 41? I don't understand. Speed, I think we should be fine. Forcing this. Alright. I'm not taking that chance, especially with the fact that we know it has E-speed. There's a fair chance it's going to click it again. Nope, it's going to click smokescreen. Yay. Good thing it don't matter. Anybody else around here? Okay, everything here looks clear. All right, let's go heal up real quick. Alright, so everyone's good and ready. Safari Zone. And then here's the generic 3 that's always here. Let's see if we can't get Cycle Road cleared up. Alright, let's see where this leads. Oh, interesting that this is no longer a, like just a, I guess a downward slope forcefully pushing you down. Okay, so, Alright, so it looks like we're now clearing out the right-hand side. Then we can grab an encounter. Then we can start working on... Is everything here like gonna be dealt with double battles? Okay, Kenkagon? Like, its colors make me think fire type, but I'm not 100% sure. That being said, I think I'm gonna go send out Chili. I think Chili will be the safety choice here. Dark Pulse, huh? And then Shadow Ball. Ooh, good thing we hit Calm Mind. Okay, that wasn't too bad. So does that mean Kangagon is a dark type? I mean, I guess we gotta find out. Okay, it's hitting Endure. It's not a fire type. And it's not a dark type. Is it a fighting type? Why does it have dark pulse? Alright, we'll hit Psychic there, and then we will hit Searing Slam on the Pellistorm. Wow, that survived with one. Insane. I'm gonna say no matter what Shockwave hits, it's not gonna do that much damage. Yeah, I think it'll technically be a little bit faster for us to heal at Fuchsia and then ride up. Because it's not like it matters what order I do the fights in. Just as long as I do them all, because your boy needs the experience. Ah, crap, I keep forgetting to... Actually, this might be fine. Alright, I'll hit Calm Mind and then Psychic. Oh yeah, we could also slow down to actually enjoy the battle. I don't remember what the typing for the... I think it's Electric Grass? For the Slacking line? Ow, hold on. I'm gonna hit you with Psychic now, I'm gonna hit you with Psychic. Alright, perfect, it still has, whatchamacallit. Ooh, Ominous Wind. That's gonna hurt both sides. That's fine, we're fine. Good news is Pampa King is not gonna be. Wow, it's even faster than us. That's. I mean, I guess Cloyster and Parasect aren't normally all that fast, and when you have what over almost 700 BST, it's like some of that's gonna go with the speed. We're pretty close to the bottom anyways, let's just go heal up this way. Alright, now so now I can actually have some balance to when I inevitably get into a double battle. Push up until we run to a trainer that we can fight. So not that one. That one. That'll work. Cue Ball Zook. That is certainly a name. Zang Solo. Interesting that this one isn't a double battle. Alright, okay, Calm Mind. Alright. Defense fell. Realistically, that shouldn't lead to a kill. Especially now using Psycho Cut. Good. Oh, that was it? Alright, well, while we're here, just to make my life a little bit easier. I was gonna say, we barely did anything, and luckily in this game, healing items are cheap. Alright, Nicholas. Pyrow and... Oh. Command time. Okay. So instead of Talo, it's a, I'm assuming, Firebird? At least that's what kind of looks like. And then I'm guessing Command Time is poison because of Contaminate? That's what I'm gonna go with. Like, don't get me wrong, Pyro, really cool, but unless it evolves later than 41, I feel like that should be the slow version. Not super effective. Interesting. Electric? Huh. Was not expecting that. Well, I'm gonna hit Psychic again, and then I guess Liquidation? Because clearly it's not gonna have enough to kill. And at least now with Liquidation I'll get extra damage. Yeah. Okay, if we ever see a Command Time, I will catch it just to see what typing it is, because now I'm very confused. Because maybe it's an electric type? It's like, again, it screams poison to me based on the name and the design. But if it is part psychic, it clearly has something that also resists psychic. So definitely have some confusion there. Fought you, just fought you. Okay, you're the only one that's left. And then we can work on the encounter here. Fire Brolo. Ooh, Ludicolo? Look at this boy. Alright, Calm Mind. I'm digging it. It makes me want to assume poison fire, but it might just be straight fire. Okay. Maybe my instincts were right for once. Maybe it is in fact part poison. Okay, yeah, definitely part poison, but still very cool. I'd have that on my team. Mammo Swamp. Oh, right. Yeah, that's our viney looking Swinub fully evolved. I miss our swamp thing. Poor little bugger. Never stood a chance. Not gonna lie, little surprised that did kill. 5 level difference and I have a +1? Like, I know Mammoth's running thick, but not weird. Alright, so that takes care of that. Alright, let's put Watcher out front, because at least it has a Stun Spore on it, so it can help us catch something. We did just lose our Motrava. So it is technically back on the list when it comes to Nuzlocks, at least the way I do Nuzlocks. Alright, I'm gonna say sick. Let's just see. Let's just see. Perfect. And what we'll do is I'll literally just swap out this Motrava for the one that we already have at level 40, so that way we don't have to worry about training. Which I think is a perfectly fair and reasonable thing to do when you end up catching dupes when things go sideways in a Nuzlocke. We won't nickname this one because this one's just literally the swap skis for us. Alright, well, with that being the case, let's swap out Lilith and bring F1 back. Because as much as I like Lilith and the fact that I did teach Lilith Psychic, which would be good for Koga, I definitely think I want to lean a little bit more into like completely nullifying the possibility of being poisoned. Plus, if I lose F1 again, it's not that big of a deal. At least with Ninetales, like I mostly have the Ninetales specifically for Sabrina. Alright, so I guess let's take on the bird boys. After we take on the bird boys, we can take care of the guys down below. Then, for maybe a palate cleanser, we'll check out Safari Zone. And then... Ooh, interesting how they changed the layout here. As of right now, not sure why. I guess we'll find out. Frigito. That is a cold Pidgeotto. Alright, I will hit Calm Mind. Because I wasn't paying attention to how many Pokemon this guy has. Yeah, I was gonna say Air Cutter is fine. Skyadactyl? Okay, I'm glad I hit Calm Mind. Oh, Sickadactyl. Okay, yeah. I can't remember. Did you become part psychic? Ooh, no thank you. Yeah, you resist. Honestly, with you resisting that actually works out pretty good. That being said, I'm not about to leave my boy in there to get messed up. So, Mermaid Man, get out there. You got liquidation. Oh. Okay, at the very least, it didn't bring out whatchamacallit. Yeah, we'll go Smart Strike. That'll be fine. Also, that was my computer, not you guys. Razor, for some reason, waiting until an hour and 15 into stream to be like, oh, hey, by the way, here's a thing for you. Particrow? I don't think we've seen Honchcrow before. Nope. We technically haven't seen Honchcrow, but we've seen Murkrow. I should have seen this coming. I'm gonna hit Searing Slam. I know this is a fairy type, but at least with us being part fire, it won't be super effective at the very least. No, don't charm me. Alright, so we'll definitely switch after this. Because definitely being -1 in this is not great. Okay, so it's an Altaria Miasmari. So is it going to be poison type? Let's find out. Watch her, go. I know we've seen the Swablu. My god, that is terrifying. Maria? Huh. Why do you know Fire Spin? Rude. Good thing the Watcher knows how to Psychic real good. Because honestly, that could have been dangerous, because Fire Spin in this game, actually kind of good. Like, if Chili was more of a special attacker, I probably would have held on to Fire Spin, to be honest. But yeah, 60 power, like, what, 2 to 5 turns worth of tick damage, Pokemon trapped inside the vortex, unable to switch out. Like, you'd be a fool not to run Fire Spin. Ooh, okay. Koga. Alright, so we already determined that this is theoretically... Okay. Cutie Cry might kill this. Okay, Cutie Cry will not kill this. Yeah, so it's gotta be fighting type. I literally can't do any other moves or else this thing is dead. Alright, at what point do I possibly risk it hitting Endure? I just hit Dragon Breath. Alright, that didn't do a whole lot. I'll hit Great Ball like maybe 1 or 2 more times. We'll speed it up to make life easier. Perfect. Alright, we didn't have to risk the Endure. Alright, I want to see what the one in the world this is. The Scuffle Pokemon. Its fighting spirit is unbreakable. It practices its moves while standing under powerful waterfalls. No nickname for now, mostly because I can't think of anything, and I genuinely want to see what your typing is. Because what in the world are you? Dragon Tamer. Okay. Ariodo? Okay, it intimidates nothing. Alright, I'm gonna hit Calm Mind once. Give you a turn to figure out what the fuck you're gonna do. Crush Claw. Shouldn't be surprised. Alright. Didn't even drop my defense. I'm not worried about you. Ooh, held on with me. Oh, that's disappointing. There goes our first shiny. Like, the fact that it survived on 1 is so balls. Like, I think that lunge just screamed death no matter what. Ooh, Sneeze Squire. Not too bad. I don't need you, Sneeze Squire. And by need, I mean, I guess I more so mean of I can't actually catch you. We already caught our encounter here. Oh, Shimmick. R.I.P. I guess if we run into another one out in the wild, then it's an appropriate catch. Obviously, we can bring back actual Shimmick, but I think the odds of that are going to be pretty low. I mean, honestly, somewhat is like fairly decent defense. It's nothing crazy, but I can only imagine, because that lunge had to have been stabbed for sure. All right, what we got going with you, Kangaskhan? Yeah, straight fighting, not a huge surprise. Vital Spirit, Ooh, wait, it's a special attacker fighter? That's so weird. That's incredibly weird. Psychovol's a brutal mind destroying pulse, can confuse hits through protect. Oh, that's kind of insane. Then you got Dragon Breath, Focus Energy, and Endure. Okay, I can see that being added to the team. Alright. Lilith, you go ahead. You come back onto the team. Your time off was short-lived, but it's fine. Okay. And speed it up so we can get through this, so we can fight the last person. Ooh. Core Force. I would love to see the Crawdont. Knowing what the Crawdont of this would look like would be pretty cool. Heyo, how's it going, Alexis? How you doing? How is your Sunday? Hopefully you're having a swell day. Oh. Inferno. Okay. Okay. I'm digging this Swallow. Give it like little peacock vibes with the flame tail. Solid. Salamence? Oh, we're finally going to be able to see what Salamence looks like. That's a goofy looking bird. What did they do to my boy? Thanks. And of course, defenses rose. Hit Blizzard. Thank you. You know, I'm not gonna lie. I'm not mad about not having the Bagon from the beginning. Wow. Even at super effective, that did not do a lot. Do you have like a crazy amount of... I mean, that just doubled up, but this should be double power now. Alright, we're gonna swap here. Okay. F1, it's like you've been brought back from the dead. Not very effective. Oh my god. Alright, E-speed. Alright, E-speed again. Good. Not gonna lie, I was a little nervous that that wasn't gonna kill, and it clicked whatchamacallit, Drill Peck. Because if it clicked Drill Peck, that 100% would have killed F1. Okay, yeah, so they definitely have a weird difficulty spike after Erica, if you ask me. Pretty certain you're part Dark type. Alright, so that takes care of that. Let's get the other rod, even though I'm never going to use the good rod. We can go check out the store. Actually, anything in here? Okay, this is just, everybody's probably gonna talk about Slowpoke. Don't really care about that. Chansey, Slowpoke. That's the Volt Orb. I can't remember what that's supposed to be. Alright, Ultra Balls. Yeah, just give me 100 of them. And then Super Potions. Give me a bunch of those as well, just so I don't have to worry about it. And full heals, just so I don't have to think about it. Alright, cool. That's some good money spent right there. Boot tops. I feel like that's supposed to be Kangaskhan, but it doesn't. Why does it got purple arms in this? Is that one supposed to be shiny? I guess we'll see. Alright, just for the fun of the Safari Zone, I will do a catch per area. Just to make things fun, not necessarily trying to pad stats or anything like that, just more so of like, I'm interested. Plus, you're never guaranteed to actually catch anything. Speed this up, just get in the ball. Get in the ball. Get in the ball. Get in the ball. Just get in the ball. I know as soon as I throw a rock at it, it's gonna run. I'm gonna throw a rock at it now. Surprisingly, it didn't run. Definitely doesn't seem like it. There we go, finally. Only took a third of our balls. Very popular Pokemon, it can evolve into 5 different forms depending on the stimuli. Give a nickname? No, we'll hold off on a nickname for now. Mostly because I feel like whatever I may or may not evolve it into will determine whether or not I want what nickname I would end up giving it. Relief Stone. Sunny Day, which we will never use. Ooh. Steelu. Steelu. It's kind of nice that they have a little Wooloo in here. Alright, rock. Speed it up. Alright, ball. 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 And a flood. Okay, that's fair. Max potion, that's fine. Full restore, very nice. Okay, Torice. Alright, rock. Instantly fled, cool. Okay, Eevee again, we've already... Alright, so seeing as how throwing a rock didn't work last time. Alright, rock. Okay, not running this time. It's committed. And damn. Okay. Adding there. Alright, so we still have area 2 to grab something. Quick Claw. Alright, don't care about Eevee. Okay, so Safari Zone literally just made of Eevees. Okay, I was joking, but now I feel like I'm a little... It's like maybe that joke is a little bit more serious. Alright, Area 3 still has a catch. Oh, teeth. Ice Punch is definitely nice to have. Right. You know, Surf, which we can't use, so now we have to backtrack. Yep, I was gonna say our time's gonna be up, which is fine. We already have our encounter here in Area 1. We can still use an encounter here in 2. Okay, Snow. Okay, it's a level 5. Just get in the ball. Okay, what do we nickname Snowdodile? All Snowdodile in Kanto are directly imported from Antarctica, which is their only known habitat. That's actually kind of cool. Frosty Gator, Gatorade. As always, if anybody has a better nickname than what I come up with, feel free to let me know. I can change the nickname at any time. What's naming Gatorade? Because I'm pretty sure there's a frost flavor in Gatorade, or a flavor called Frost, I should say. Because he's a frosty little gator. Chancel could have been cool. That could have been a cool encounter. Ryling, again, also cool encounter. Granted, I'm not mad about the Snowdodile, nor am I mad about the Eevee. Alright, this is just Area 1. Is there an item here? I don't think so. Okay, seriously. Like, I get there's one of the reasons why probably the spawn rate for the Eevee is so high is probably because of the fact that it can evolve into 5 different mons, and you probably want your best chance at it. Okay, we already have a Thundersa, so that's a no. Ooh. Okay, Flameape? I don't think we ever got the Mankey version of this, right? I'd probably have to double check. Right? So, nope, never mind. I was gonna say we'll have to speed it. Okay. Getting the ball. Alright, rock. Ball. Perfect. Okay, and for now, regularly show off to potential mates in battle. Despite this, they are still capable of focusing on said battle. Nice. Alright, don't mind the nickname. I'm playing off a peacock. I'm not trying to be gross. Just throwing it out there. Plus, what are the odds of us actually end up using that, right? Alright, so here is our last chance at an encounter. Okay, Ryling. Okay, we try ball. Instant catch, nice. While they have extremely tough exoskeletons, their insides are especially soft and tasty. I'm not sure how to feel about that. What do we nickname this? What would be a good nickname? Like a little dragon dino. Dragino? We'll go Dragino. Why not? And I think there should be like, what, one more item over on this side, which is still a part of Area 1. A sheeple? I don't know if I would have wanted a sheeple. Okay, kind of nice that it seems like the starters that are in the Safari Zone are just level 5s. Okay, we've seen Sequoia. Alright. Now we're just wasting time until our steps run out because I'm not running all the way back. Plus who knows, maybe we'll run into a shiny. how many Eevees we're running into. Maybe, like, it wouldn't surprise me if we find a shiny Eevee at some point. Alright, the, what, 2 items that we're missing here in the Safari Zone because of Surf? I don't think I'm going to worry too much about those if we're being 100% honest. Alright, we need to teach Surf to Mermaid Man. Oh, I just realized because of Shimmick being dead, we no longer have Fly on the team. That might be annoying. And I don't think I want to put Fly on Chili. Okay, so this is 100% where you need to come to get all the starters if this ever gets a retro achievement set up. Safari Zone going to be very important. 48 steps. All right, I was going to say, how many steps do we have left? My God. There's, okay. Probably last encounter? No, not the last, okay. Okay, still Sheeple. There it is. Alright, let's go quickly check out. I was gonna say, I don't have cut. So definitely not going back there, I can tell you that. Oh yeah, we still gotta fight the water people. I'm trying to withdraw a move. Let me see what we got. So we got the Eevee. But yeah, all question mark type. I don't know what to do with that. Obviously, Snowdile should be just ice. No surprise. Fire, ooh, Fire Psychic? Even more interesting. Pretty high special attack, not mad about it, even with the minus nature. Confusions, Fire Spins. Ooh, I was gonna say, if it wasn't for the fact that we should be ready to take on Koga before the end of stream, I would be like, okay, let's get this trained up for Koga. And then Dragon, not a big surprise. Battle Armor, ooh, very nice. Ooh, look at that attack. The defense kind of sucks, but, you know, maybe once it evolves, it'll be fine. Okay. Yeah. Oh yeah, let's teach Surf to Mermaid Man, which we will get rid of Bubble Beam for. And I don't think I have anything else that I specifically want to teach to anybody. I don't think Ice Punch helps us here. Yeah, I think. Alright, theoretically these should be water Pokemon, so I'm gonna send out Watcher for these. Tenterbrawl and Silo. Whoa. Swave? That, I mean, I feel like that should be called a tsunami. Okay, I don't want to hit. Does that hit Mach Punch? I mean, that was super effective. Okay, so I don't think I should be too worried about that. Yeah, we'll keep that with that. You know what? Let's try Night Slash on Swave. Solid. I like that. My God. Okay, if we can get a Tenterbrawl, because that is a lot of damage. Like that thing's attack must be through the front. Ooh, Swave. Oh my god, we lived. I was like, we are about to lose our starter here, because my god, I did not think that was going to survive. I mean, I was also not expecting Poison Jab to drop our health below half. Okay, Toxic would have been annoying, but we would have arguably killed with Get Synchronized. Actually thinking about it, I probably could have used, actually, I don't know. Would Giga Drain be stronger than Stab Psychic just because it's super effective? Psychic is 90, so I'll add on another 45, so 135, 70. Ooh, actually, yeah, Giga Drain would have been better. Good to know. Alright, so 10 out of 10. Need to make sure the Tentabrawls that we see in the future, they need to go quickly, because they are dangerous. Alright, are you also going to be a double battle? I will say, I think that's the one thing that kind of annoys me about this, is it's been very inconsistent. There's no way to tell what's going to end up being a double battle. Not that it should matter all that much, is I hate going in and be like, oh yeah, no, this should probably be fine, and surprise, double battle. I'm not worried about being intimidated. Okay, probably gotta be water fighting, right? Okay, we've seen Cloudrip before. I'm assuming it's water poison, because I'm pretty certain we used Psychic on this before. Yeah, especially with that purple tongue. Alright, well, we didn't take any damage, so I guess let's keep pushing forward. Oh, yeah. Right, let's get this guy his teeth before I forget. Now the real question is, strength in this still a normal type, or did they change it to a fighting type? Strength is now a rock move. Interesting. Can anyone learn strength? Of course Chili can. Honestly, you know what? Yeah, let's teach it that form. Why not? Alright, I want to keep Smart Strike, I want to keep Night Slash, I want to keep E-Speed. Yeah, Gyro Spin, as much as, you know, getting rid of Leech Seed Spikes, Rat Bind and all that, nah. I think Strength is the way to go. Just use our little motorcycle to push a rock, no big deal. Okay, should I... Is there a way for... Oh, there might actually... There might be a way for me to... Oh, wait, what in the world? What? Huh. What is up there that allows us to go, or maybe we loop around? That might be something. definitely haven't. I was gonna say, yeah, I think we only added on a couple. So that's useless. Real quick, because I know I didn't check over here. What is up in here? Looking for the Pokemon Frizzle for Mechans. I don't think I want to do that trade. That does not sound like a trade that would actually benefit me, not gonna lie. Alright, now we can slow this down. Alright, encounter? Okay, yeah, so we would loop around to come through there, alright. Okay, well we already have the Eevee. Show me what you got. Ooh, what? Rosalith? Ooh, okay. So, I'm assuming this is supposed to be either Roserade or Rosalia. Kind of hard to tell if there's supposed to be an actual difference. I'm gonna hit this with a Stun Spore. But I'm interested. Like, this seems like this could be an interesting Pokemon. So, like, is it still gonna be either grass or poison? Alright, it's paralyzed enough. Also, I forgot that I bought a shit ton of Ultra Balls, so I should be using Ultra Ball. Didn't matter. Let's go. Dragon Rose. Ooh, okay. They cut up opponents with their deceptively sharp roses. They can live for a few centuries. Alright, I know exactly what I'm gonna name this, but I need to look it up because I'm not gonna lie. I don't remember how to spell it. Okay. Akiza, that's it. It's been a minute since I've watched 5Ds. If this is going to be a Dragon Rose, I feel like that's just appropriate. Alright, real quick, well, obviously after this fight, I want to go see what its deal is. Is it just pure dragon? Oh no, Tenterbrawl! Which I think is fine, because I think we've been faster than Tenterbrawl. No, we haven't. Oh shit. You hitting bulk up is scary. Though I'm pretty certain my Psychic is quad damage, so... I ain't too worried about it. Blado-Whack? Oh, because Blado-Whack. Right. I forgot that. Okay. Alright. I can't remember if it's Dark Steel or if it's just straight Steel, but either way, watch her come back. It's dangerous out there. You're burnt. Ooh, Dragon Claw. Wow, even with the 30% reduction, that still did a solid amount of damage. Heart Dragon? Dragon Pulse? Yeah, I was gonna say. Fairly confident that that was going to survive. Okay, are you just a... Steel doesn't actually resist... No, wait, Steel resists Dragon, so maybe you're not Steel at all. Interesting. That a tier? Mermaid Man. I don't think we've seen the Banette in this game before. Oh. Interesting. It's like a little jester. That being said, Surf. Aura Sphere. Oh, okay. I was about to say, how in the world did it do that much damage? A crit will do that. Like, I know Aura Sphere is good and all, but damn. That is twice now today that we have almost lost our starter. Which, thinking about it, I don't know if do we even have a water type that we could replace? Maybe Jinbei? Yeah. Okay, we do have at least a water type to kind of cover what we could potentially lose if Mermaid Man can't keep dodging the bullets. Okay. Ooh. Okay. Okay, so Omori is clearly based off of Ohm, so it's an electric type, so that's not great for Mermaid Man. And then I don't remember what Metro Ichi. Again, it's clearly based off of Metroid Prime. It's just and Jirachi. It's just I'm not 100% sure how you're supposed to say that. So no, we got options here. All right, I'm gonna say let's just double down. Let's just double down on damage. See what we can get done. Okay, surprised that Omori went with a psychic move. Oh, Watcher, why? Okay, so it looks like it's still a steel type. So that's interesting. Honestly, that was what? No, because I don't want to do... yeah, let's send out F1, and then we can hit Surf. We need to keep Watcher alive. Obviously, Omori gone. Nothing that we have to worry about here. And then Metroichi is going to be almost dead. Okay. Losing some physical is going to be a little rough. Bug Buzz, not a big deal. A mildly big deal. Alright. Let's E-speed this and Surf. See what we get. Alright, good. There's that gone. And then we get some free double damage here. Luxrion? Ooh, that really did nothing. Alright, I am going to assume that fire should be good here, and honestly, I should probably try and play it safe. Let's send out Heisenberg. I do not want to lose Mermaid Man. And clearly these are both like electric types of some sort. Alright, play rough is neutral damage. And Iron Head ain't shit. Got it. Okay, cool. And, okay, and you're burned, so I'm no longer nearly as worried about you, Luxrion. So let's Searing Slam, Ionine, and then we can, I guess, try attack Ionine just in case, just to see where we're at. Okay, also burnt, huge. Not steel type, that's good to know. Solid. Alright, Mermaid Man on 43, we'd love to see that. Alright, based on its general design, I'm assuming Luxrion is the Umbreon, especially with the amount of damage it just did. I know it's also got a 30% reduction because of it being burnt, but Iron Head's pretty nasty. So I'm assuming it has the stat spread of Umbreon, which is mostly tank. It's like you're not going to see a lot of damage coming out of Umbreon. Alright, let's go heal up. Back to where we were. Are we gonna get more double battles, or is it just gonna be more of like just a mixed pot of like what kind of shenanigans are we gonna get? Oh, okay. Talamence is actually incredibly dangerous for Watcher. I don't want to deal with that. Okay, I don't have any. Actually, Chili's probably one of our better bets. Tanky enough to stand hits, and okay, I'm gonna hit Dragon Dance because I was gonna say just in case I'm faster, anyways. Might as well get our attack up. Solid damage, that's fine. I mean, Fly is what, 120 power, anyways. Now stab, Searing Slam at +1. My god. What is this thing's defenses? Okay, Talonmence is a monster. Like, I know it's based off a pseudo-legendary, but goddamn. Okay, do sharp mesh. I don't, like, I know I've made this joke several times. I don't remember what typing it is. Oh. Okay, I was expecting, like a Bisharp thing. I was not remembering that this was the Dustox. Okay, well, that made life easier. Sub-Zero. Okay, as much as I would love to send out Chili because that would make the most sense, I'm going to send out F1 because we should at least still have Stab. Because this thing should be, what, an Ice Noctowl? Theoretically. Which is funny, like, how many of the... Well, that's not nice. And of course I don't have anything specifically to do anything, so Pokeball. Recover. Okay, well, we do not have to worry about Destimon. Recover again, which is fine. Pretty much at this point, we just need a crit and we're set. Never mind. Good job, F1. Alright, what's our team looking like? How we faring? Honestly, Chili's only looking a little rough. I got a ton of super potions. Like, yeah, I want to probably save some of them for actual battles, but hey, if we can save ourselves a little bit of time. Speaking of time, give me a second. I'm gonna run to the bathroom. Your boy's gotta go potty. But I will be right back. Ooh, okay. Okay. Definitely a little rough. And hopefully they... Hello? Sir? Sir? I don't have time, Erwin! I'm overthrowing crime lords.
Hey! Got a trophy for it. That's the only reason why I kept doing this, because I was figuring there was a trophy for beating the high score.
Yeah.
Thing's creepy though.
Oh yeah. You know what? I'm not gonna lie. I'm kind of glad that I don't have to fight that thing. That I feel like that thing would be absolute bullshit to try and have to fight. Work through Bangalore's smoke. I feel like that at that point, like, what the fuck's the point of the digital threat? Good run, appreciate it, Ken. It should, yeah. Okay, so the game was fucking me there because I was not getting the outline of either of them. So the game was fucking me. Got it. Better they changed something, but yeah, that digital threat should have been. I should have known. That's straightforward. It's simple. I burnt my bum. I burnt my bum. I know I burnt my bum again. I crossed the buns. Yep. Okay. Yep. That's
Oh my god, I fucking got him while he's driving. That's fucking...
okay. We back. I don't know how long it'll take us to get through this entire route, especially with it looking like there's going to be even more. Okay, so what we caught was Rosalia, because this is definitely... Oh shit, did we? I don't think I ever looked at the Rosalia we got. Shit. Okay. Alright, it has leaf blades, so it's realistically part grass still. So instead of grass poison, it's now grass dragon. And needle arm. Ooh. Okay, alright. If this is not very effective? Okay, what in the world type are you? Psychic is neutral, but you resist bug? Because dragon doesn't resist bug. Big snare. Okay, you are a fairy type, so steel. Solid. No, not a lovely kiss. Anything but that. We've already... Oh. I was thinking of sweet kiss, not lovely kiss. I was thinking we were going to be confused. Okay, we'll speed this up because... Ooh, that actually did a fair bit of damage. And attract? Dude. Okay. I guess we'll swap because F1 can't get his shit together. Oh my god. Decent is fine. Okay, we woke up. Good. Yeah, when some fights like that happen where it's like, okay, it's like you need essentially RNG on your side to progress the fight, it's like, yeah, you kind of just need to hit speed up on it. Alright, for anybody that is currently watching, if you're over on YouTube, for one, if you're enjoying the content and you haven't hit the sub button or the like button, definitely do so right now, because it definitely helps out the channel. Fairy Dragon? Fairy Dragon and you have grass moves out the yin yang? Interesting. Rough skin. Heh, 69 attack, let's go. Okay, alright. Okay, Akiza definitely can be very interesting. I don't know exactly where I would necessarily fit it on the team, but I guess we'll see. But other than that, like if you're listening, if you enjoy Pokemon content, I've been messing around with an idea in my head, and I'm not sure if it would be fun for people to watch, or if it's just like one of those things like in my head I think it sounds like fun, but in reality it probably wouldn't be much. But I was thinking that what could be fun would be playing through Legends Arceus again, but locking myself into a region until I catch a shiny of every Pokemon in the area. Oh, that's what Ampharos would be. Neat. That being said, I'm gonna hit Psychic. And I haven't fully decided, because again, I haven't like looked that much into it yet and thought too much about it, but I was also generally thinking, oh, it's like, because they kind of break up, okay, so you became Perk Dragon. Interesting. So yeah, you would have been actually really nasty. Cerberus. That would have been so cool to have. But I was thinking like either A, it's like, okay, because there's what, the 4 like main areas like that you can like travel between, and then like each area has its own like kind of where it's like everything's sectioned off type of deal. Like, I mean, like my original thought was doing like the going through these subsections. Oh, we don't have cut. Who can we each cut to? Because it's grass type. No. Lilith doesn't make sense because Lilith is a special attacker. Watcher also doesn't make sense, but maybe we get rid of Stun Spore. Yeah, you know what? Screw it. We'll get rid of Stun Spore. If I gotta reteach it, I think there's a move relearner, and there's where we got this. We can catch a bunch more and load up on mushrooms. Yeah, clearly we're gonna need cut. But yeah, would that be like a fun shiny hunting challenge? Because shiny hunting's fun, it's just I feel like it needs that extra little bit of oomph to make it extra fun. Okay, Geyser Erupt, such a great design. Absolutely love that. And Electrics? I'm not gonna lie, I kind of like the naming of Elix better for this, but I mean, I guess it still works. Honestly, just genuinely terrifying. That being said, I guess we Giga you, and then I guess I'll take a chance and hit Surf. Just to see what kind of damage we do. Honestly, saw the damage on the Geyser Erupt. Not very effective on this Electrics? What the hell typing is Electrics? Obviously, we know it's electric. But what else does it have to resist water? that being said, I'm gonna hit Psychic and Surf. Okay, so we just low rolled the first one, or we insanely high rolled the second Surf. Or does Surf like cut its damage when it's actually hitting 2 mons at once? You know what? Honestly, Watcher and Mermaid Man as a duo has been actually pretty solid. Like, at least this being a double battle makes sense. Toonblade and Sand. Oh. Okay. Interesting. Delayed being a Toonblade? I'm not 100% sure what typing that's supposed to be. I mean, it still looks very fighting, but... And then, Samurant? Like, it looks like, honestly, actually, I was about to say, that's a weird looking Samurant. It looks more like a Crawdon. It's clearly a Crawdon that's supposed to be a samurai. Okay, alright. Fair enough. Fair enough, game. So I'm gonna guess Samurant is probably dark steel. So very Bisharp. And then, again, no idea what Toonblade is. So I'm gonna just go Psychic on Toonblade and hit Surf for both of them and just see where we land. Ooh, Toonblade is ground type? Okay, come on, Watcher, break through the confusion. Use your Psychic. Damn. Oh lordy, it just hit Sword Stance. I mean, granted, Surf did enough damage that I think we'll be fine. That being said, I'm going to swap into Chili, assuming that whatever either of these are about to throw out, Chili should be able to handle easily. I was going to say, Toonblade realistically dead. Not gonna lie, I was thinking Samurant was going to end up being... Wait, Poker Chip? Wait. Chip, if you can still hear me, like, I'm assuming you are... Because that's not your regular name, right? You're not, right? Is this like an alt account? Things are happening, chat. I need to double check. I think one of the homies might have got hit by Seribot. One of the few times. Okay, yeah, no, that. Okay, yeah, this has to be an alt channel, because. Huh. I'm guessing you. Did you, like, lose your account or something? Well, I'm sorry that Seribot got ya. I don't know why. It's because it says spam detected. I mean, granted, it just one message. It was just killed your message. It didn't actually ban you. So, huh? Yeah. PokeChip. Let me know. Let me know. Let me know if it's you. Let me know if things just went sideways for you. Okay, there's Watcher at 45, so we don't have to train up Watcher anymore. Though with honestly how tough everything's been, I kind of want to go a little bit higher. Like I said, like, for whatever reason, it seems like the level difficulty has bumped up a smidgen here. Blaziken? Oh. So obviously that's actual Blaziken, but like... Okay, I'm gonna just hit Tri-Attack and see what we get. Frozen, that's solid. Alright, are you a Psychic type or are you Dark type? Because we'll find out when I click on Psychic. You resist. Ooh. I guess we just keep click and try attack, because theoretically there's no reason why you would unthaw. Okay. We'll just speed it up, because again, this is just an RNG fight at this point. Oh, why would you do that? Well, the good news is if it is a ghost type. That's mildly dangerous. Ooh, double calm line, not making me feel good. Okay, we need to switch. Yeah, I think we gotta run Chili here, because even. Ooh. The double calm mind. That is rough. I can't believe we just lost Chili. God damn it. Alright, might not be the best choice. What typing are you? Okay, like I get that you are +2. Okay, so that was super effective. Interesting. Alright, yeah. Losing Chili there is rough. Like, I knew it was +2, but, like, what is Chili's freaking special defense? Only 65. Honestly, I thought it was a little bit higher than that, to be honest. Alright, so that's on me. I also wasn't expecting Psychic to come out, which I'm guessing it's parts Psychic based on Psychic being resisted. Oh crap, I forgot that I put King's Rock. No wonder the one Searing Slam flinched that one time. Okay, who do we add on to the team now? And I think at this point we technically really need to add in Deoxys just to be ready for Koga. Because we've been taking some rough hits, to say the least. Like, it definitely feels like this is a little bit... Ah, shit, I never healed. Fuck. Actually, wait, I think I might be able to just run through here. And then hop over. Yeah, okay. Alright. Because I don't know what's up there. I'm assuming it's going to be some battle shenanigans. Heal up. Away. Yeah, it definitely feels like I need to be over leveled for this area because it feels like for. Oh. Oh my god! Wait, what? You can just sneak into the. What? That's okay. This is kind of insane. And then you just, oh, interesting. Huh. Okay, that is not what I expected, but that's an interesting feature? Okay, I kind of love the fact that it's like, hey, welcome to the Safari Zone, and it's just like, hey, I've already been here. Okay, so that's just interesting. Why that would be set up that way, I don't know. I'm not gonna be mad about it. Alright, so we already did all these fights. Okay. Alright, let's do this double battle. Let's see how it can go now. Iblis and Raikou. So Raichu and... Is that supposed to be Blissey? No, Togekiss. I just saw Bliss and assumed, but no, it's Ebel and then Is. I'm gonna try Psychic on you, and then I think Surf should be solid for Raikou at the very least. Resisted on Iblis. Super effective on Raikou, like we assumed. Ooh, and a crit. Alright. At least something's going our way. Also resist Psychic. What the hell typing are you? I mean, try attack, you won't be able to resist anyways. I will try Night Slash. Okay. So you're part Psychic. Probably Water Psychic, just based on... Oh, right, because what, Misty had a, what, Togepi, and it was like Ebb or something or other? Dragon Dance? Ooh, I mean, I guess it actually makes sense, because Night Slash and Liquidation. Do we get rid of Blizzard so we can Dragon Dance and, like, really wreck with Liquidation? Because we need Surf. Liquidation's good, because I'm assuming we're a physical attacker. Do we really need Blizzard for anything? Probably not. I mean, if it was Ice Beam, I'd probably be more willing to hold on to it. You know what? I will skip Dragon Dance. Maybe if it was like Swords Dance or something else, because I don't think we really need this speed. I think that's like the big thing. Can we make this a double battle? Just out of here. No. Okay. Cannot force it to be a double battle, but we just clearly forced ourselves into what I would assume is going to be a back-to-back battle. Oh, okay. I completely forgot that we have yet to see Gliger's evolve form in this. Glimpale. Oh my lord. Okay, wow. We're pretty much even. That's insane. Alright, so if you do that again, that's not going to work there. Alright. F1 should be safe. Okay, wasn't expecting Poison Tail, but that works. Cavilli. Okay, we know that is a ground, so we'll use Mermaid Man here. Good. This is what we like to see. Torkold. I guess F1 would be the most realistic choice, because if this is going to be an ice type, it makes the most sense to run this. Ooh, that's mystical. Like, almost like it should also be part psychic. Alright, no surprise, Torkoal's a tanky boy anyways. Not very effective, and our speed drops. But honestly, that's probably a little bit more damage than what I would like anyways. Let's just get it off the board. Alright. B-King! Alright, we know B-King. Actually, you know what? We'll keep F1 out. Forgot about the Intimidate, though. We'll try Strength anyways. Ooh, even with Intimidate. Alright, I'm gonna try E-Speed here. Good. Just get that out of the way. Alright. Hopefully we don't get into a back-to-back battle because of my stupidity trying to get a double battle. Oh, thank God. Alright. Bag. Now we can get back to the fight and we don't have to run all the way back. Oh. Cherupic? I honestly do not know what these are supposed to be. Because clearly, it's the Epic or the Pick is the actual name. But, okay, they got some solid special defense. Smoke screen's annoying. Ooh, okay, doubling down. I don't like that. All right, let's try a Psychic just to see what we got going on, and then I'll go Liquidation to see if they got worse physical. They do have worse physical. Okay, as I expected, they were Dark types. We'll probably switch out Heisenberg so long as we don't lose Heisenberg here. Money Mash. Oh my God! Why did that do so much damage? All right, we're gonna have to double swap here. I think we gotta swap Lilith and F1. Because at least with Lilith, they should resist any neutral damage. Oh my God, what kind of damage are these things doing? Okay, and they double down into, oh my God. What is this fight? Double down on Dazzling Gleam because I'm assuming you're both dark. Yeah, okay. Oh my God. Okay, cool. So, yeah, today's just been a bad day for Pokemon, apparently. Alright, so we know that is a crazy double battle now. Chip alt. That's a great one. Don't know why the alert's not going off, but yeah. So what in the world happened, Chip? What happened to your account? Alright, we lost F1 for a second time. Let's go. Alright, we are now at the point where this is our last level 40 that I already have like loaded up. Ugh. This might honestly end up being like a reset. And I might just have to like Like if I have to like reset this run, what I might do is I might just play off stream up until okay, we know you are fighting. And then as far as I know, you're just poison? You might be poison dart. Okay, a little surprised I didn't kill Swashbull, but that's fine. Okay, dive. As long as it does, you don't do anything crazy, I think we'll be fine. Okay, so we're probably gonna lose Heisenberg because Swashbull's probably going for Heisenberg, knowing my luck. Ooh, no. Okay, we got lucky there. Not Night Slash would have done at least a little bit more than that, my word. Alright, time to run back again. Yeah, okay, so these trainers here are definitely a lot higher level than I would have expected. Like these, like this is what I would expect like in the like original games. Like, because I remember like always coming through here was like, I don't understand why these trainers are always so much weaker. Like it's like, oh, you could literally come either way, but no, this one is literally like set up to be like, hey, you're probably supposed to do this after Koga. Okay, you're poison water, if I remember correctly. Toxic's mildly annoying. Not gonna lie, a little sad that's synchronized does not allow us to force it to be toxic either. Okay. I think if I remember correctly, Watcher did pretty good against Faz King. Oh, that's Fash King. That's different. I believe you're supposed to be rock? Okay, that Giga did a well over half. Take a look at that. I think it's what, Plaz King? That's the Slack King? Because that's what I was thinking. Cramperd? I think that technically would have been what we would bring out Chili for if we still had him. Because I think this is supposed to be like a Krampus. Yeah, because this is Delibird. Well, it's dead anyways. Alright, well, now we technically don't need to train Mermaid Man anymore because I was trying to get to 45, but again, with the way things have been going, I might need to technically go a bit further ahead. Alright, so we're going to actually have to antidote. Alright, it is almost 9:40, and we haven't gotten as far as I would have hoped to because mostly everything has been a lot more difficult than I was expecting, so if we're gonna end up losing a run, I say screw it, let's lose a run so I can focus on trying to get a better run going so we can come back here and be better off. Let's give Koga a try. Let's see what kind of crap Koga's got going for him. Because maybe Koga will be slightly easier than the trainers we've just been dealing with. Yeah, neutral damage. What in the world are you? Okay, well, at least you're burned, so that's something. Okay, fire spin, not horrible. I'm not locking into anything else. Alright, with that being the case, do I have any more hypers? I do, but I only have one. Eh. Alright, we will super here. Doubling down on fire spin, kind of annoying, but it's fine. Oh, it's really hoping that that was gonna take care of the command time. Varagon? I will send out healthcare. Just so we can see. Oh, interesting. That's what Porygon Z is going to be. Huh. Oh, did I not have any? Ooh, I don't have any actual psychic moves on you, so that's gonna be a little rough. All right, Watcher, we're gonna have to take a chance here. All right, solid resist. All right, so does that mean you're part psychic still? Did you become psychic poison? What is your deal? Okay, there's the sludge. Okay, that was a lot of damage. Okay, so yours. Okay, cool. Alright. I can at least trust Watcher to nuke something. Alright, speed this up, because now we gotta heal. But yeah, we'll at least finish Koga's gym or die trying. Only one. Pokeballs. Ooh. Oh god, I don't remember the name of the. Is it a stonefish? Is that what stonefishes are? I think stonefish is the right name for that. Liquidation, 2 levels ahead of us. Okay, we're fine. Alright, we'll speed this up because we know that's gonna kill, and then because we're gonna go heal. Actually, you know what? Again, I have plenty of super potions. It's just, let's not try not to waste any time if we can. But yeah, I'm probably gonna do so long as we don't lose this run, I'll probably do a lot of off-stream grinding. Okay, we know what the Septicargo. Actually, no, the Paragon is the Septicargo. Okay, that's interesting. All right, Psychic on you, and then I think I will Surf to try and double down on solid damage. Septicargo's gotta die for sure. Ooh, that was not super effective. Interesting. And now you're hitting Amnesia. Alright. I was gonna go for... Alright, how do I want to do this? I think we just got to double down on what we did again. Because the worst, if Surf does kill, Psychic will do at least okay enough damage. Yeah, okay, that's fine. I was gonna say, Septicargo raising its stats was like, yeah. Unbanned. Okay, it just said it was deleted. It didn't say it was banned. Alright, I'm gonna hit Psychic here, and I think I'm gonna play it safe and heal here on Mermaid Man. It's also been forever since I've actually had to ever look at anything like that, so I don't even know what I would have to do for unban requests, but let me see if community, goals managers, follower list, no, moderation, and what, settings? Alright, let's see. I think we can Psychic again. And I think Surf should handle everything else. I probably could have just done this first. Settings and controls. No, I'm not about that. Mod. That's all moderators. Rules, but that's not it. Your rewards. So I can focus on this because I didn't realize we had another Pokemon coming out. Alright. I'm going to hit Psychic on you. Ooh, actually, hold on. I'm going to switch out Watcher. And I'm going to switch out Lilith. And speed this up because it's taking forever. Soul Steel. Okay, Psychic on you, and we'll just double down on Psychics. Alright, beautiful. Seriously. To unban a specific Twitch channel as a streamer, you can type unban username. Okay, chat. Okay, if I could just do that, that'll be so much easier. So I'm assuming when you say unban, so unban poker underscore chip 11037. Okay, unbanned now. Okay, we got lucky on that fight, not gonna lie. Especially with the fact that second Mon came out that I was not expecting. Wait, that can't be. Well, that doesn't sound right. Oh, maybe it's because I'm not signed in. Because I was gonna say I went to click on, and it didn't have that I was following you. It must be because on whatever thing I just generically looked up, I wasn't like logged into Twitch. That makes more sense. I was like, weird. Why in the world did it ban you? It's so weird. But how you doing, Chip? How you been? What kind of shenanigans have you been getting into? Alright, we're gonna hit Psychic on... I think Beedrill's honestly probably a little bit scarier, to be honest. Ooh, actually, I forgot Beedrill's parts rock. Let's go. I was making a joke about the SB spam. SB? Goopris? I guess we'll just keep doing what we're doing. Chameleon. Okay, not a surprise. Goopris also part rock. Alright. Funny enough, easiest fight so far that we've had probably in the night. Like, that one was very easy. I was gonna say, I kind of wish it would have shown me what you were saying that that streamer bot, or not streamer bot, Sari was like, nah, this gotta go. Kiss Cash? Okay, so which cash that wants to give us a smooch? Yeah, I probably would bane you again. It wouldn't surprise me, because it should... Okay, energy... That's not what energy ball looks like. That was not energy nor ball. I can DM on Discord. I was gonna say, haven't you DM'd me before on Discord? I feel like you should already have it. I could be wrong though. Okay, we know this one's part poison. Right, not dead, but that's fine. Will-O-Wisp, minorly annoying, but at the very least, the burn will not affect our psychic. Even if it did, I feel like even 30% reduction, our psychic would be strong enough. Speed this up. All right, at least Heisenberg is almost level 45 now. Alright, so if we ever have to rerun this again, or for whatever reason someone requests I replay through AlteRed, we should be at least minorly more prepared on, like, order of operations. Okay, alright. Okay, I already know that the Glimpale is actually incredibly dangerous, but I think between Surf and Psychic we should be fine. I was gonna say the Volgrail is definitely... Okay, so at least that's gone. Fire Blast. And you went with that? Yo, best streamer. You're on stream. Gotcha. I'm guessing it's like specifically looking for the stream boo or whatever. The bot just hates. I mean, technically not my bot. It's a bot that everybody can have, and I'm assuming because what it does is it looks for specific words, and it also like has a like list across pretty much across all of Twitch of like known like banned users, as well as like different bots and whatnot. So it has a list that like it goes based off of, and that's why you'll probably see a lot of like a lot of accounts like that try to pop in here just immediately get nuked by Saribot, because it has an extensive list of knowing already. All right, we either win or win this gym battle, and then I need to do some off-stream grinding to get ready for Sabrina, as well as like some of the other battles. But yeah, let's see how bad Koga is. Look for the stream. Yeah, probably. Get stuck between creative and That's fair. Okay, Metaclops. Alright, so if it has any ghost moves, we're fine. Ooh, neutral damage? What the hell typing move that? Okay. Alright, I'm gonna go for a tri-attack just to see what we get, and then I'll probably hit full restore, because an instant poison's insane. Citrus. Citrus. There. Only full restore that we have, which is fine. As long as you don't get instant poison again off of Sludge Bomb. Okay, Sludge Bomb's supposed to be like an instant poison, or do I just have the worst luck humanly possible? Alright, I'm gonna hit Facade. Probably should have honestly hit Facade earlier. I'm not gonna put that one. Not gonna lie. That one's a bit much. Like if it was a part of a video game, yeah, probably sure. So like the Limpale. All right, send out Water. We gotta keep things like somewhat reasonable. Oh, 1 HP and a dream, baby! Okay, good. Hazard Duck. Alright, you know, let's send out Lilith. See what kind of shenanigans we can get into. I might... beat the Roaring Knight without Shadow Mantle. I can work with that. I will say I don't know what it's referring to, but that at least sounds a little bit less like that'll get me trouble with TOS. Alright, being poisoned sucks, but I think... Actually, you know what? Let me hit Nasty Plot. Deltarune. Ah, okay. I haven't played Deltarune. I've heard good things about it, though. Oh, okay. Okay, Alright, so... I think my... If I defeat the Pokemon, I still take the... Let me try something. This is probably not going to work out, and I probably shouldn't bother trying this, but let's try this. Okay. Ooh. I think the poison still kills me, though. We'll have to try it. Tentabrawl's about to come out. Okay. Alright, okay, Lilith's at least not dead. Count your days. Alright, let's see. Fairy poison. Okay, so that. Alright. We're gonna try Mermaid Man. Mermaid, this is gonna be dangerous because Tentabrawl is has shown itself to be kind of nuts. Alright, if I can do at least half, I'll feel good. Okay, bulk up is scary. Oh, and you're about to heal up too. Oh, you dick. Alright. I have to go for it. I have to hope that whatever your bulk up isn't enough to... Oh, thank God! Alright. Alright. I think what I need to do is I need to get... Ooh, actually... Well, max potion Watcher. Because Watcher should be the best choice that we have. Okay, so it's not a guaranteed poison. That's very interesting to me. Okay, toxic, that's fine. Alright. We will liquidate the Mesmaria. Again, how are you supposed to say it? Okay, good. I was gonna say, as long as it doesn't heal, we should be on the last Pokemon. We can switch to Watcher and then just nuke. Nefario? Was that the Lucario? Sure was. I can't remember. Were you part Dark type? Right, I'm gonna just double check. Because I don't want to get fucked on hitting Psychic and just getting absolutely ruined. AlteRed Vario. Do I need to add in Pokemon here? Dark Poison. Okay, that's what I thought. Alright. I'll try Signal Beam. See how that does for us. Neutral damage. Almost killed it on neutral damage. I think even with taking a little bit of poison damage, we should be fine. Crunch is gonna suck, but I don't think that should kill. Nope. Damn. Alright, well, Watcher, you generally did your job. Ooh, unfortunately, everything else is poisoned. Alright, Healthcare, you are 5 levels under. You are not in a good spot. Alright. Neutral Poison Jab. Dazzling Gleam for neutral damage. Oh, okay, healthcare. Alright, we only lost 1. Alright, we'll call that a win. Losing Watcher sucks, but I don't think we're honestly going to use Watcher too much after this anyways. Ooh. At the very least, we still have Heisenberg. Alright. Definitely pretty rough, not gonna lie. But we're still going. Alright, so the biggest thing is we don't, though both healthcare and Winks would probably be generally fine. Heisenberg, I mean, I guess would at least resist. I'm trying to think, what do we got going for us that we could possibly even, I think you end up getting Crunch. You might have had Crunch. Actually, wait, did you have Crunch? What moveset did I have for you? No, you did not have Crunch. So maybe not you. Actually, ooh, wait, summary. You're Ghost Dark. Actually, okay. So we will add Snorlax to the team. Fairy Dragon, just regular Dragon. We don't really have any other, like, dark types that we can bring in specifically for Sabrina. Like, maybe we will get some. You know, I will say we'll go Dragino. I think this is a solid enough team to get us through Sabrina, probably. But I guess we'll see. Obviously, I think there shouldn't be any more Pokemon that I can really catch either. Because... oh, did I never get the... ooh, I never got the town map, apparently. Oops. Oh, lucky... I was gonna say, lucky for us, yeah. Alright, so we got our encounter at 15, not at 14, and not at 13. I know we got an encounter at... wait, did we get an encounter at 12? I don't know if we actually grabbed the encounter at 12. Hold on. Oh, it was... okay, it was this. This is what we got at 12. Okay, yeah, so I have 2 more encounters. Maybe we can find something that might have a decent dark type in it, so we can be ready for Sabrina. What I will probably do off stream is... let me double check, because I know I looked it up at one point. I want to see what we have going for us. Okay, Pokemon AlteRed Gym Leaders. Because if I can at least see... okay, no, that's not helpful. Okay, I think this was the... yes, okay. Who said some... oh, important battles. Okay, so... so let's see. Yeah, we just did that, and that's all 45. Okay, so everything for Sabrina is... it maxes out at 45. It's like literally the same exact setup as... oh, and it's a double battle. That's good to know. Blaine's double battles and Giovanni's double battles as well. Jesus Christ. Alright. Interestingly, it goes... double 45s, then it goes 50-55, which honestly I would say having Giovanni be 5 levels above Blaine feels kind of gross, not gonna lie. Wait, no, it is what it is. They're at least all ground, all okay, that I can work with that. I might honestly just bump up to like take everybody up to like 46. Because obviously we're not picking up levels as much as I thought we were going to be. Get everyone up to 46 off of the couple of routes, and then we can deal with Silphco together on stream. And then depending on how long that takes, because that honestly might end up taking all stream with how rough some of these battles have been, but maybe going in at 45 already might be good. And then from there we can deal with Sabrina, and then go on from there. Because honestly, like I guess kind of what I'm thinking is we're just gonna have to go into Blaine at 55 realistically, just so we can go straight into Giovanni, because there's nothing in between the two unless there's something different about AlteRed where there is something between Blaine and Giovanni. At least in my head that makes the most sense to me. Yeah, that's definitely interesting. Yeah, I definitely feel like Sludge Bomb. Like, I would love to actually. Does movesets actually tell me any? No. Okay. As much as this is useful, it doesn't actually tell me like actual descriptions of anything. Because I feel like Sludge Bomb is a little busted, not gonna lie. Alright. Enough of me yammering on. Let's see who's on. See if we can raid out to anybody. See if anybody needs some love. I know Sundays are a bit of a weird. Ooh, actually, you know what? My buddy Charisma, he just recently picked up Dead Rising 2. And it looks like he's playing through that right now. But he's a good dude. He is a hell of a time, to say the very least. If you're not taking my word for it, he's currently dressed up like a hot dog. So if that gives you any idea of, what kind of shenanigans he gets into, there's that. But like I said, Charisma, good people. He's actually the one who turned me, like I knew about Radical Red, but he's the one who's specifically was like, hey, I know you like Pokemon and all that. Like, you should check out Radical Red. So, if you enjoyed my time with Radical Red, you can thank him. Tomorrow, we're finally getting back to Lords of the Fallen. Fingers crossed I don't have to move that for whatever reason. Tuesday morning, I'm going to make it a point, unless I feel like absolute crap, we're going to be checking out Anomaly President, which I got a key for a little bit ago. Was going to try and do it this week. Just, nah. Has not worked for me. And then the rest of the week should be regular Divinity, maybe finishing it on Wednesday. We'll see. Friday, more Soul Link Shuffler, and then a week from today, more AlteRed shenanigans. But either way, thank you all for joining me. Have a great rest of your weekend, even though there's not that much left. But let's go show Charisma some love. I know I will. And I will catch y'all later. Have a good night, everybody.